I always found solace in the quiet of the forest behind my childhood home, a place I believed was untouched by the chaos of the world. But as I wandered deeper, I noticed a change, subtle at first, like the forest was breathing in tandem with my thoughts. It was the whispers that unnerved me, soft murmurs that seemed to originate from the rustling leaves, echoing my inner musings with an uncanny precision. At first, I dismissed it as an overactive imagination. But the whispers grew louder, more insistent, weaving a tale of a fate that seemed too familiar, too tailored to my darkest fears. I returned to the forest daily, unable to resist the pull of the whispers, which now felt like a conversation I couldn't escape. They spoke of paths I hadn't taken, dreams I had abandoned, and regrets that gnawed at my soul. It was as if the forest had become a living entity, scribing my life story in its own language. I began to notice symbols carved into the trees, depicting events from my past, present, and an ominous future I dared not acknowledge. The forest was no longer just a backdrop, it was a living manuscript, and I was its reluctant protagonist. As the days passed, reality and the whispered tales blurred until I could no longer distinguish between the two. Friends and family grew concerned as I spent more time in the woods, my mind unraveling with each visit. The whispers became more demanding, urging me to follow a specific path, promising answers to questions I hadn't dared to ask. Despite my growing fear, I felt compelled to obey, the promise of understanding too tempting to resist. The forest had become a maze, each turn more disorienting than the last, the whispers my only guide. The climax came on a stormy night, the forest alive with a cacophony of voices, each one a fragment of my consciousness. I stumbled upon a clearing illuminated by an ethereal light, the whispers reaching a crescendo as I saw my fate etched into the ground, a fate I couldn't escape, no matter how desperately I wished to. The whispers quieted to a soft murmur, leaving me in a silence more terrifying than any noise. The realization hit me with a chilling certainty, the forest wasn't empty, and neither was I.